We came down to Bowentown and we just came at the right time. Auckland prices had climbed sky high and my wife wanted a beach property and I sort of liked the idea of a project. As a builder, the first stage of this build, I was mostly project managing. Once the house was closed in and most of the ply work was done, I took over and did the rest of it myself. We used cedar on the outside because it's a great product, it's a great timber. As a builder, I think it's one of my favourite timbers. And internally, I felt that plywood would really work for a beach environment and for an earthy environment, so I really wanted to do the walls in ply too. So I had to talk my wife into that, who's more, we're both budget oriented, but she I had to convince her that, there were savings, but I didn't explain fully that there was a lot more labour in fitting the plywood. I love the floors, and I'll take credit for the floors. I like the warmth of the microcarpet and I wanted it to be a natural sort of finish. So I got the guy at the mill to set the blades, use blunt blades so we'd get that rugged look. The double glazing really works well to maintain the temperatures well. I think in the summer it's cool, it's really cool. Generally you open up the windows and you get a great draft. It's really refreshing. Our neighbours 2 doors down, they had to go and shelter downstairs. Well, we never had to do that, In that sense, it's been very successful, and we haven't got big overhangs on our eaves either, so I think the double glazing and the ventilation has been a huge plus there. Driving in along the road, and I just get the first impression of the house is like, wow, this is cool, and sometimes it takes your breath away. I love this view sitting in the living room. I love looking at the room and the ply and the floor. And we love the dunes, and we love the fact that we're just looking at nature and nothing else out there. You drive in and you're in a suburban setting and you come up here and it's like, wow. And as I always say, we just feel so lucky, and I feel very satisfied and rapt about how it's turned out.